Yo, what's up, everyone? This is that crazy son of a bitch, Savar Matner. I am back. Been on a little bit of a hiatus. I'm not done. I'm going to another one out this live stream because I'm just been busy. Travel. Just got back in from Michigan on Sunday. Everything else. That was one hell of a turnaround trip. I got the video right here, everyone. I haven't put it up yet, but I'm going through the editing process. That's the video. Travel. Did a lot of road, man, a lot of highway, a lot of travel. So yeah, that's coming up soon. But anyway, listen. Today is gonna be one of those streams today where I'm gonna talk shit. I'm gonna talk a lot of shit because there's a lot to talk about. We got politics to discuss. We got anime to discuss. We got Stephen A. Smith to discuss. We got wrestling to discuss. We got some fitness stuff to discuss. There's a lot of shit going the fuck on. But with that being said, I plan on opening up the Discord, not Discord, the live stream. If anyone wants to come on and give their 2 cents. Now, let's go ahead and get the bullshit out the way. Because my name, for some odd reason, I may not have been on YouTube because I've been busy. But my name has been circulating around in some comment sections. You already know, sunshine. You already know. And happy belated birthday to you. I know I told you in Discord, but once again, happy belated birthday to you. I knew you enjoyed your weekend and everything. Happy belated birthday to you. But my name's been being circulated around in the anime community because of some comments that I said about Dragon Ball Diamond. Now, listen, I don't need y'all going on geek them shit. All right. Saying my name. What's up, Tyler? What's up, everyone? Saying my name, talking about, well, Savar said this and Savar says that. And his channel seems like it's more legit. Let me get one thing straight with you guys. The reason why I don't want y'all going on other people's channels in the comment section mentioning my little channel is simply because I don't want issues with those fucking channels. I don't have time to go back and forth with that with channels like that. I noticed Geekdom's been sucking off Diamond since it done stopped. I mean, he made like 30 fucking videos about it. Super Saiyan 4 like it's every fucking damn thumbnail. However, he's entitled to his opinion, just like I'm entitled to mine. He has a right to feel how he feels about that franchise. Diamond to me sucked. It was a waste of time. I have been honest about that. I wouldn't recommend watching that show. The show I would recommend anyone watch will be Solo Leveling. Just don't believe me. Just go watch it. All right, go watch that. Go check that shit out. And then you forget all about Diamond. You forget Diamond ever existed. But the reason why I want to talk about anime really quick before I get into politics and especially Stephen A. Smith, because Stephen A. Smith has been on a fucking tirade. It's one thing to talk about LeBron James and Bronny and fucking, I'm going to mention that too, but he's been into politics a lot. And I'm going to touch on that because there's some things that he's talking about that it makes sense, but I'm about to get my 2 cents on it. So, but anyway, let me get this geekdom stuff out the way. I think a lot of y'all are actually figuring out that geekdom has nothing to talk about, and he's milking the franchise. And I'll give you an example of that. Matter of fact, he is milking the franchise. Okay. And his views went down tremendously, by the way. He even got cloning Gogeta God Destruction Free. That's a members only video. So that's a theory video. But listen, man. The hidden truth about Super Saiyan 4. I read the comments on that. You guys can go read them. He got toasted in that comment. 17,000, 22,000, 28,000. Look, 51,000, 43, 90, 72. See, the views was high at first, substantially, my bad. there's nothing fascinating about this series anymore. And a lot of people are now calling them out. When Goku first went Super Saiyan 4, 100,000. Then with 86, Super Saiyan 4 explained. And people roasted him about it. Then he went to this one, and he went to this one, and he went to this one, and he went to this one. Super Saiyan 5 is Super Saiyan Blue, by the way. It's a transformation. Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 5, by the way. And I mean, the numbers just kept going down. The numbers speak for himself. And I think a lot of you guys are figuring that shit out. And that's why my name is being brought up in some of the shit. Okay? Yeah, it is. It's quiet. It's very quiet. What's up, Gaming Geek? Yeah, it's quiet. It is. But anyway, I just don't want you guys to get the wrong impression. I'm not. All of my stuff about Dragon Ball is just me giving my honest opinion about Dragon Ball. Okay? And you can just look at the storyline and look at stuff and understand how it flows. It's still people to this day. So I done left a comment on one of his videos, and I'm not going to talk about it too much anymore after this. Daima is canon. Super is canon. They are just alternate endings to Z. Both of those start around the same time. They just go into different tangents. They're all part of the same continuity. There is no separate timeline. There is no alternate timeline. It's an alternate ending to Z. Z gave you 3 with 2 alternate endings, and the original was GT. So you got 3 different ways you can watch and end Z. That's what it is. If you want to go to Daima, start Daima where it tells you right after Boo and go there. You want to go to Super, start Super right after Boo and go there. You want to watch GT, watch all of Z and then go to GT. It's simple. I don't understand. I don't understand why Geekdom won't tell y'all that. No, I understand it's a money grab. But what I don't get is why can't y'all figure that shit out? It's not hard. It's not that hard to figure out. That's the only explanation. You can't put Daima before Super. It won't make sense. Well, it technically would, but now it won't be Super Saiyan 4. You can't put Daima after Super because it won't make sense because GT's there. So you got different endings. So for the final time, guys, Geekdom's going to do his thing, but there's no need to put me in that shit. I'm not a Dragon Ball channel. I watched the show. I said my 2 pieces about the show. It's not for me. The show sucks. Watch Solo Leveling. Watch some Bleach. Watch Yu Yu Hockey Show. The new Rurouni Kenshin that's redoing the old Rurouni Kenshin. Watch some shit like that, right? And you forget all about fucking Daima. Now, let's talk about politics. And more importantly, let's talk about Stephen A. Smith. And this ain't the bad Stephen A. Smith. Just like him, boy, look, receding hairline. Just like him. We got a lot in common. So this ain't the bad Stephen A. Smith. I actually like his content. I watch him mainly around football season because he likes to roast the Cowboys and shit. I don't too much pay attention to him during basketball season because basketball is not my sport. I watch it, but it's not my sport. But if you want to watch about basketball and learn about it, go watch GoCast. GoCast, Shaw shit, all basketball. Matter of fact, Sunshine and the Heathens. If you all about some juicy drama with some idiots in the YouTube sphere, go watch Sunshine down there. She got some interesting shit going on. You got some interesting shit going on your channel because I caught your stream. I was on the road when you stream. I think it was Saturday, Sunday, going to Michigan, and I came back on Sunday. But yeah, y'all doing some heathen shit over there. Jesus Christ. But listen, I got a poll going right now, and I want you guys just to hear me out real quick. I want to talk about Stephen A. Smith. I'm going to talk about the LeBron James and Bronny and give my honest opinion about that. I know it's old, but I haven't talked about it. But before we get to that, let's talk about what's going on in politics. You guys shouldn't be surprised with what's going on in politics. Okay? There are a lot of conspiracy theorists out there that love what's going on right now in America. There's a lot of Americans out there right now that hates what's going on in America. And then there's a lot of people in America that's like, hey, we can't win to win, so we just don't give a fuck. Okay. And there's people like me that either you're going to adapt to survive or you're not going to survive. So in hindsight, I don't give a fuck. Okay. The only thing I give a fuck about is continuing to be financially stable and to take care of my family. Now, with that being said, I do have my eyes on what's going on with the Treasury Department because you guys know I'm a veteran. So you guys know I get a check for my service in the military. So I'm a little worried, but I don't give a fuck about that because in order for a lot of shit to happen, a lot of shit got past Congress. And I'm not going to get my blood pressure up unless Congress decides to go ahead and go with what Donald Trump is doing. Okay. Now, why did this involve Stephen A. Smith? Stephen A. Smith is wealthy. Very wealthy. He just signed a whole new contract with ESPN with Disney. He's healthy as fuck. I mean, wealthy as fuck. Okay. People with money shouldn't be worried about a goddamn thing because you have nothing to worry about. I guarantee you Stephen A. Smith doesn't have to worry about how much he spends at the grocery store, but I have to manage my money a lot better than Stephen A. Smith does. He made some valid points about the black folks and how the Democrats lost the black party. But see, Stephen A., here's where I'm gonna have to come in a little bit strong at, because see, you didn't say it, but I'm gonna fucking say it. The reason why the Democrats lost the House and the Senate, and more importantly, black people, because the majority of black folks just vote for Democrats, they think they're supposed to, right? It's because Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Adam Schiff, and the rest of those motherfuckers kept on fucking with Donald Trump after Donald Trump left the White House in 2020 for the January 6th shit. Instead of them doing their fucking jobs, they were more concerned about a man that was no longer in power. If you think I'm lying, I'm going to take you back real quick. I'm going to show you what the fuck I'm talking about. Internet's running kind of slow, guys. It's not me. It's been a lot of people who've been experiencing streamers, slower internet. Maybe that has something to do with the government. Don't fucking know. Let me show you guys something. I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you. Let me get ready to add this to my screen. Give me a second. I'm just trying to skip these ads. I'm gonna add this. Let me show you why this is. Come on, bitch. There we go. Okay. Now, this was during the State of the Union address. Okay. Trump went off the written speech and spoke his mind at the State of the Union speech. I want you to keep an eye on Nancy Pelosi. This is way back in like 25 years ago, so 2019, 2020. Watch Nancy Pelosi. Just watch. Keep an eye on Nancy Pelosi, okay?
Thank you. God bless you. And God bless America. Thank you very much.
See that right there? That. See what she did? That. And I apologize for the slow internet. It's not me. It's the internet. It's not me. I got a lot of bars. It's not me. It's on Wi-Fi. She ripped it up because he spoke his mind. And ever since that day, right here, Nancy Pelosi has been after Trump. Period. Period. Look at her. Look at her. Just ripping up every damn thing. Pay attention. She has been after Trump ever since then because she felt like Trump didn't do what she wanted to be done. Okay. And then, January 6th happened. All right. Yeah. Your internet, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my internet, and I don't know why it's doing that. Like right now, I done clicked out of this and it's not letting me let me do this here. There we go. Like it's being real fucking stupid. But yeah, she ripped up her speech and been after Trump ever since. Oh hey, Roach, I just not seen you. Roach is in here. Yeah, she ripped up the speech. Yep. So here's the thing. When that happened, they organized January 6th, of course. They went after Trump. Instead of them worrying about the economy, they put the Rainbow Brights at the forefront. If you don't know what Rainbow Brights is, them the transsexuals. All right. They made them a priority over the economy. So then you got January 6th. Trannies want equal rights, playing women's sports and all this stupid bullshit, but neglecting the economy because at this time now you got Ukraine wanting money because of Russia's invasion. So when the Democrats got their thumb up their ass and got it so far up their ass they couldn't pull it down, that's when the American people decided to pivot from the Democratic Party, the Black American people, and go with the Republican Party. Because yes, Stephen A. Smith, you are correct. They forgot about black folks. They forgot about the Mexicans. They forgot about the people that were making the world go round. It wasn't just about the white and the wealthy anymore. It's all of the necessities, the ethnicities, the people, the ethnicities, the people in their color. I'm tongue-tied from the South. All right. But they forgot about that. They were so strung out on we got to convict Trump. They were so strung out on we got to help Ukraine at all costs. They were so strung out on we got to give trannies all the rights in the world so they can just erase women from existence. That they forgot about the number one thing of all, the American people as a whole. They prioritize the internet. They prioritize AI. They prioritize all electric shit. They didn't care about the farmers. They didn't care about none of that shit. They didn't care about the truck drivers. They didn't care about none of that shit. They didn't care about the coal miners. They didn't care about none of that shit. So niggas said, fuck them. And then after we got hit with this fucking Hurricane Helene out here in Georgia, me being the black man, I thought it was fucked up when Trump came and had all that food behind him out there in Augusta, Georgia. But that resonated with fucking people. Kamala Harris came here. She didn't go to the hood. She wasn't going through the projects. She was too fucking busy with fucking Beyonce and shit. You weren't speaking to me. You weren't speaking to the middle class. You were speaking to the wealthy. And you were speaking to the trannies. So niggas said, fuck Kamala Harris. Fuck Joe Biden. We're going to put Trump ass in there. And I'm going to be the first one to say, I'm still now a Trump supporter. But a lot of shit he's doing, I agree with. But there's a lot more that I don't. The Department of Education being shut down got me going, what the fuck? I have a disabled child. But I'll figure it out. Don't worry about that. Whatever's going to happen, I'll figure the fuck out. Putting tariffs on everybody is just stupid as shit. But we seen this coming. Some people need to be taxed. Some people need some tariffs on them. But the amount of tariffs he's doing, but then he's withdrawing them back, it's like, hey, you know what the fuck? You know? Making it, taking away all the transgenders' rights, right? I somewhat agree with, but then I somewhat don't agree with. They have a right to have certain things. They just don't have a right to try to replace fucking women. They need their own fucking shit. Okay? Trying to end the war in Ukraine, I agree with. We shouldn't be there in the first goddamn place. However, getting buddy with fucking Putin, I don't agree with. But a lot of it because Trump got investments and money and shit tied up. And if you really want to know the truth, I don't think Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. I think he's the second richest man in the world. How long has Putin been in power in Russia? I think Putin is the richest man in the fucking world. All them tariffs and shit that Biden put on Russia and Russia didn't budge. It kept on flowing. That means you got to have some serious dough in Russia. Putin is buddy with China. They border each other, but still, I mean, buddy with China. China's the most populated country in the world. It's a lot of assets in China. Even though North Korea is like the asshole of the world, kind of like how Rhode Island is to America, the little butthole of the world, there is some interest in North Korea. I wouldn't just sleep on them. Ultimately, what I would want to happen is, yes, we stop helping Ukraine. We get our shit together. Put a leash on Elon Musk before the collapse of America happens. Hey, I've been keeping the eye out there in the Central Plains. Exactly. See, you guys got to remember something. Trump is a billionaire. Trump isn't going to miss any meals. Elon Musk is a billionaire. Ain't going to miss any meals. And you can throw all the fucking conspiracies out that you want. Let me ask y'all conspiracy theories a fucking question. What the fuck has Elon Musk did for you lately? Half of you motherfuckers done lost your jobs and still going, Elon Musk. Half of you motherfuckers can't make a decision without Elon Musk. Is Elon Musk paying your fucking bills right now? Or is Elon Musk telling you to get the fuck out right now? I want you to sit there and ask yourself a question. If America go to war with itself, the conspiracy theorists against sane fucking people, is Elon Musk gonna lead that charge? Or is he gonna go to SpaceX and fly his ass to the International Space Station to hide the fuck out? Is he gonna take you to fuck with him? Hey, because of what you say, girl. Huh? What? Somebody tell me. See, Elon Musk is going to fuck around and find out. Because, see, Yeah. And my son got autism, but he's a motherfucker. But see, what's going to happen is this. Donald Trump likes attention. See, Donald Trump is what we call an attention whore. There's nothing wrong with attention in small doses. But see, Donald Trump likes the attention. The spotlight has to be on Donald Trump. And Elon Musk has been getting a whole bunch of spotlight lately. Now, see, Trump ain't gonna cut his balls off, so to say, because there is a I think we all are. Because there is a vested interest. Hey, what's up, Sham? What's up, man? There is a vested interest, right? If you hear any backplay, my cousin sitting behind me over here watching the goddamn stream. Some of y'all see in the chat, Lucia, she's at the fucking house over in the back corner over here. I can hear me echoing over here because she got me on the corner over here. The fuck? Yeah, you turn it down. You right here in my office, asshole. You can hear me? Shit. You don't need to have the screen on. Oh, and the motherfucker watching that shit. Anyway, yeah, there's an invested interest, right? So Trump ain't gonna cut his balls off. He need Elon Musk to help to push his narrative. But however, if Elon Musk start to smell his piss too much, I expect something to go on in Congress. Now, if Donald Trump don't put a leash on his dog, then I have a feeling a lot of Americans is gonna get together. And I would just avoid DC if it gets to that point. I would just avoid it. I would just don't even go through DC. Y'all think, yeah, my cousin used to work for the VA. She can tell you firsthand. She got the letter. Mass firing and shit. What do you know? We got that? I told her she got the letter. Now they don't hire her back. But that's just the type of shit that they do. Cut your balls off. They're on administrative leave now. Yeah. Cut your fucking balls off and shit. Speak up. You ain't got to come on the camera. Tell them how they did you. Tell them how they did you. Come here. Tell them. I had to go way to Michigan to get this motherfucker. Tell them. Tell them what they done, how they did to you.
Hi, everyone.
Tell them how they did you. Tell them. You devoted all your time. I should fighting the war for these motherfuckers. Tell them how they did you.
All right. So I've been with the federal government for 3 years, right? I started at the bottom, worked my way up. And remind you, I have a master's degree. I have a master's degree in business. My bachelor's in psychology. Do they care? No.
Exactly. You're expendable.
I am a human resource assistant, so I'm under the specialists and everything for the VA with my military vets. I started at the main hospital, which I loved. I loved interacting with my military. My whole family's military. I myself went to the military. I didn't get a chance to finish because of my illness, but I love giving back. So I have highly respect for military. Yeah, as far as the job goes, got the letter the week before I was supposed to go out the country to Africa.
She went down there with Toto was to hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Oh, whoa.
Went to Ghana and had a real culture shock. Indeed.
I heard it rain down in Africa. I know you can't stand.
And truthfully, honestly, I prefer dual citizenship because if the U.S. don't want to operate, you can always go to Canada or go to another country.
I would go to Canada. We just came out of Detroit.
Yeah, well, since I lived in Michigan, I got a chance to go across the border to Canada. It was pretty interesting. I went to Toronto. It was pretty interesting. But as far as the government worker goes, I got the letter. My supervisor called me. I was like, can you check your email? Like, fuck this. I don't know what it is. And so I opened my work computer, and when I went to my email, Momentum, your name. What's the reason? They put performance. But remind you,
you got promoted. Yeah, no, you got a letter because you sent it to me on my phone.
I had got a performance review.
Yeah.
For excellent performance.
Yep.
And I got a lift award
the day before.
great customer
Yep.
service from the executive director
Yep.
of the VA.
Yep.
So they always have town hall meetings. So when employees get recognized, that's how they recognize them. So imagine you about to leave, go out the country. Right before you get on the plane, you haven't found out you lost your job. You know, you about to potentially lose your benefits, everything you work for, and then have to come back, be without work for a month. Then your supervisor them call you, text you out of the blue, like, oh, keep checking your email. They talking about reinstating that you're going to get back pay regardless. But
What's up, Skylar?
Be prepared for everything. And my supervisor, she's begging me to come back now. She's been blowing up my phones for the last 2 or 3 days.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
You can't go back. You down here in the great state of Georgia now.
Even if I'm relocating, if they really want you, they will accommodate your needs. Like I pretty much told them, like, I don't want to go into the office. I'm trying to get reasonable accommodation right now because I suffer with epilepsy. And you're not going to want to deal with that if a person have to go into the office every day and have a seizure. You're not going to deal with that. You're not going to be liable for that.
You know, I got Mike. You know, one day I'm gonna get y'all. I'll let my cousin tell y'all. I'll put it to you this way: she ain't supposed to be. She ain't supposed to be here. She ain't supposed to be alive. She ain't supposed to be here. When you were born 4 months into a pregnancy, weighing barely a pound, and you make it and gotta deal with what she gotta deal with, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They talking about my life is hard. Bitches don't understand. My cousin that had so many seizures and shit, epilepsy. Then you got your spine, your cerebral palsy. Yeah, so I'm telling you, man, she ain't supposed to be here. Went to school, got a master's in business. Ain't supposed to be here. So when I hear that shit, I can't make it. I look at my cousin, be like, yeah, got nothing to complain about. But back to what I was saying though about Trump and America going to war within itself. The only way, Sunshine say, take your time, fuck them people. Yeah. Oh, my wife be telling them. My wife told the same thing, they fuck them people. But anyway, I have a feeling the only way we'll go to war amongst ourselves as Americans, because you guys see the town hall meetings, how they're going off on people. When you see Republicans going off on Republicans that are congressmen and congresswomen and shit, because their constituents is getting the big FU too, then how do you fix that? You fix the problem. The problem is they're talking about cutting out old folks' Social Security checks. Veterans, RVA checks might get cut off. And then they say the ones that call and complain about their checks getting cut off is the one that did the fraud. I couldn't believe that shit when I see it on TV. I picked my cousin up on fucking Saturday. I drove all day. I left at 3 a.m. I get to Michigan, Detroit. I remember why I don't go to Detroit that often. Detroit. Once you get north of the 102, the 8 Mile Road, and you get around 16 mile, 13 mile, Sterling Heights, Warren, all through there. Detroit. That's another story. That's another story. Anyway, I get my cousin, right? We're heading back. I just did a turnaround trip. I get fucking home on Sunday after being stuck in funky ass Nashville. Horrible ass traffic from Nashville to fucking Chattanooga. I turn my TV on, and the first thing I see is them talking about cutting off motherfucking checks so they can try to catch fraud. How do you catch fraud by cutting off the checks?
And there's real people out here, including myself, that's actually trying to be truthful about trying to get a disability check.
Yeah, like
it's actual people like myself with my disability and other issues. I got disability when I was younger as a kid, but I never wanted to follow up when I got older enough because I wanted to live a normal life. In case of situations like this, where a lot of jobs I worked before federal government, they look at me as a liability. So a lot of times I had to lie about my disability.
Just to get a job. Just to get. I don't have a disability. Just to get a job.
I hate lying about my disability, but that's the only way I had to do to survive. Every time I would try to apply for disability, oh, you're working. Oh, you can't do this. You can't do that. Such and such, blah blah blah. But I'm being truthful. I'm not lying about anything. Versus somebody out here who's selling food stamps, $600-700 food stamps, and posting it on social media saying, "Who want food stamps?"
So, social media get you hammed up.
Or some people I know personally that don't have nothing wrong with them. They fake and getting a check. Versus me,
I know a motherfucker. I know a motherfucker that got his toenail, fucking fucked his toe up on purpose in basic. I mean, fuck the whole toenail up. Those of you that had the privilege to go to basic training back when it was actually still basic training. I did Fort Knox, 05. I passed by the Sunday and had chills up and down my goddamn spine back when the drill sergeant call you a piece of shit and a bitch and all that shit. Most of y'all know that you had your weapon. Most times M16, M4. And the butt of your rifle is pretty stout. So what's to say you lose your mind one day and you decide to take the butt of your rifle and just constantly hit your goddamn toenail. Just hit your toe. Just to fuck your toe up. Just to get kicked out of basic fucking training. To say you hurt yourself going on a hike, a ruck march, so to speak, in basic. You know, in Fortnite we had agony and heartbreak, and I gotta lie, we had 3 mountains, right? But they stopped us going up third because we actually had a soldier that passed out and died. But to say that you got it from that, and because you done mutilate your fucking toe, they paying you 100%. Whereas I had to go to Iraq. Okay? I had to go to combat. And then to get back, I had to fight. They gave me 30 coming back. Then they gave me 70. Then they said, we fucked up. Here's your 100. Then they came back and said, we see you got very bad allergies. It occurred in the Gulf War. We're going to service connect that, give you 0%. Because you already 100, which I'm okay with that. That's fine. I'm totally permanent, whatever. I get that's a wash machine. But then they turned around, gave me some other stuff. They looked at my record. But I had to fight. I had to fight. I had to live, provide all type of shit, which I'm okay with that. It makes it legit. But to mutilate your own shit.
To piggyback off what you said as far as like disability and benefits, right? So it's crazy what all you have to show and prove to tell them that your stuff is literally legit and you're not faking. Like you got all the doctor's proof, you got all the statements proving that you have these type of issues that happened along the way, or it was like I had my condition. I was pretty much born with it. I was the smallest baby in the NICU.
We're gonna talk about that. I need you to get your pictures. You got them online. Yeah. We'll talk about it in the video so they can see. But to sum this up, I want to talk about some other stuff. I got about 30 minutes. Listen, everybody got problems. All of us go through something. When I got out, I tried to working for me, in out of jail, fighting this shit, angry all the time. I didn't know I had post-traumatic stress until they did all the tests and all that shit. They deemed that's best for me. That's why I found fitness as an outlet. Little backstory of that. But like my cousin said, there are just some people that will. We all see it all the time. Social media, people selling food stamps and shit. Don't need food stamps. They don't want to work. They sell food stamps. You know, so I can see some of the need to deal with the fraud. What I can't understand is why cut off everybody's checks. If they've been drawing it for so long and y'all gave them the checks, y'all didn't think to double, triple, quadruple source. Like if they gave you all the evidence and you gave them the checks to begin with, that's the government. You can't just, I'll be fucked up. Well, there's a reason you gave the man a fucking check. Right? That's, God damn it, Roach. Hey, now, that's who the fuck y'all need to be going after right there. Them assholes. Yeah, we gonna do this, do that. Listen, I talked about my aunt yesterday. A lot of you been on my channel for a while. I had an aunt that I was real close to. Did 22 years in service. She had depression issues because she had to have surgery on her spine, her back, while in the service. And she played basketball, but that, I'm not gonna get off attention on that. When COVID hit, she didn't read the fine print. A lot of people didn't. When they were giving out those loans till you skip your mortgage payments, I think my aunt took it out for 3 months in a row. Well, you can miss the first month, but the second month you had to double up. So how are you saving money? You couldn't put it at the end of the contract. So that in itself kind of took my aunt down the road. Ultimately, she's not here anymore. That's what I'm getting at. But you have people doing that, taking those checks, the PPP loans. My aunt didn't understand that she had to double up or triple up immediately after you missed the first, second, or third month. So you're not technically saving any goddamn money. But for those that were like, had money and they were like, oh, we're going to apply for a PPP loan, didn't need it, applied for it, didn't put it in the business, didn't put it where it needed to go. They took the money, stuck it in their motherfucking pocket, never paid the fuck back. But the tax people had to pay it back. Now, you took the words right out of my mouth. Stephen A. Smith. Oh, yeah, that happened going on 5 years now. This year, coming December. Actually, Veterans Day. I feel in December, though. Back to Stephen A. Smith. This another thing that you didn't say. I said, if fuck Alexandra AOC, Ocasio-Cortez, fuck her name is. She the loudest talking dog in the room. She needs to sit down and shut the fuck up. Okay? What they need to do in Congress is get everybody the fuck out of them. And actually put some fucking people in there that can get along with the party. If you're a Republican, you get along with Democrats. Y'all are going to disagree about some things, but be in line on most things. That's what you need in there. Republicans are stingy. We don't want to give other countries money. Democrats are nice. They want to give everybody money. So you got to have a balance. Yeah, exactly. So all I'm getting at is this. You want to change some shit? Get Schumer out of here. Get Pelosi 80. Wait a minute. Let me show y'all who running the fucking country before I talk about some other shit real quick. Let me show y'all. Come on, internet. Pick up. Like, goddamn, there we go. Let me show y'all who the fuck is running the country. I'm going to put this list up here. I'm going to have the oldest. Wait a minute. You know what? Order of age in Congress right now. If Google will catch up, and speed up. It is running slow for some reason. Jesus fucking Christ. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Let's look at the ages. This is recent. The 119th member of Congress. Let's share this screen before I transition to another topic. Let's share this goddamn screen real quick. Let me add it up here. Now, you guys see that? This is 2023. This will be recent. Okay, hold on. Let me find me a recent one. I thought that was recent. Hold on. Let me move that one. Give me a second. Let's do 2025. Goddamn, asshole. I don't care about fucking 2023. There we go. Okay. February 25th, 2025. Okay. Let me see. I don't care about that. In the 119th Congress, which begins in January 2025. I want you guys to see this right here. Okay, put myself right here. Make it a little bit bigger. Almost 27% of members of the House of Representatives were between ages of 50 and 59. More than any other age group. That's the average. That's the average. Okay, now hold on. Let me do this. Stop sharing. Let me do this. I'm going to go back one. I want to see all of Congress. Here we go. That's what I want. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's break it down. Okay. Let's see the people themselves. I can't believe this shit. Here we go. When is this wrong? Okay, this is old. Dianne Feinstein is dead. She's dead. So, okay. They have the ages. I want you guys to see the ages. I know. Give me a second. I'm going over and over. I want you guys to see their fucking ages. Let me see something real quick. There we go. They got, since they've been in the office, they ain't got their fucking ages. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. 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 We in Wikipedia. Here we go. I want you to see this shit. I want you to see who run our fucking goddamn country. The age. I want you to see this. Look at this shit. Come on, pop up here. I want you to see this shit here. Barry Moore from Alabama. He's 58 years old. Okay. Shamari figures he's young. This all Alabama. Okay. 66, 59, 54. Gary Palmer is 70. Terry Sewell, she's still young. Nick Burridge, he's kind of young. Yeah, that's average. I say 65, get the fuck out of there. Eli Kane, 45, average. Andy Briggs, retired, 66 years old. Okay, Arizona, 66 for Paul Gosh, get out of there. French Hill, 68, get out of there. Steve Womack, 68, get out of there. Yeah, 57 ain't bad. One more year, Doug LaMifla, well, fuck your name is. Gerald Hoffman, a couple more years. Mike Thompson is 74. Get out of there. Fuck out of there. Tom McClintock, 68. Get out of there. Dort Mesui, you're 80. You are 80 years old. You're 80. Get the fuck out of there. Get out. John Garamendi, you're 80 years old. You're 80. Get the fuck out of there. What that? Mark DeSchuler, 72. Get out of there. Nancy Pussy Losi, 84 years old with them saggy tits. Get out of there. Get the fuck out of there. You old. You are old. All these guys in their 40s, that's fine. 50s, that's fine. Roll Connor, that's fine. Zoe Lufgren, 77. Get out of there. Jim Costa, 72. Get out of there. Julia Brownlee, you're 72. Get out of there. Judy Chu, you're 71. Get out of there. Notice, too, it's all Democrats for the most part. Brad Sherman, you're 70. Retire. All 50s, 60s. Ken Covert, you're 71. Get out. Maxine Waters. Everybody know who Maxine Waters is. You 86 years fucking old. Get out of there. Get the fuck out of there. The fuck? You're 86 years old. What else do you have to prove? Live the rest of your days, however short that they are, on an island somewhere and enjoy your success. Darrell Issa, you're 71. Get out of there. You 66. Scott Peters, bye-bye. Get out of there. Juan Varga, one more year. Get out of there. Diane DeGetti, you're 67. Get out of there. Republicans, for the most part, are pretty young. Middle-aged. They're pretty young. John B. Larson, you're 76. Get out of there. Bye-bye. Joe Courtney, you're 71. Get out of there. Rosa DeLauro, you're 82 years old. Get the fuck out of there. Notice the Democrats so far got the oldest age bracket. Now you see why they wanted Joe Biden to stick around. Okay, we got another Republican, 72. Neil Dunn, retire, bro. Get out of there. John Rutherford, you're 72. Retire. Get out of there. Let another younger Republican come take your seats. Or a younger Democrat. Don't really care. Okay. Daniel Webster, bye-bye. You're 75. Gus, what's that? Belirikis, you're 62. Couple more years. Okay, 50, 57. Vern Buchanan, bye-bye. 73. Get the fuck out of there. But nobody care about Brian Donald. I can't stand that fuck. Sorry. He's trying to run for governor, I think. Don't waste your time in Florida. You're not gonna get that. You ain't gonna win that. Lois Finkel. You're 76. Retire. Fuck out of there. Frederica Wilson. You're 82 years old and you live in Florida. Say it with me. Get your ass out of there. Get out of there. Go walk on the beach and have your Mai Tai. The fuck out of there. I can do this all day. Carlos Ramirez, you're 71. Get out of there. Stanford Bishop, you're 78. Bye-bye. Get out. Hank Johnson, you're 70. Bro, it's time to get out. Retire. Enjoy the rest of your life. That's why we bicker so much. You got a lot of older people, for the most part, Democrat going against a lot of young people that's Republicans. That's why y'all bumping heads. The Democrats think that they the parents. Republicans think they the children. Now it makes more sense. The more I look at this, now it's starting to make sense. Lucy Medbet, I understand how your son died to gun violence down here in Georgia. This should be your last year. It's time to get the fuck out of there. Mostly Republicans. Rick Allen, he's 73, but David Scott, 79. Nobody care about Marjorie Taylor Greene looking like Hank the Cow Dog, but she's 50. She ain't that old yet. But look at Ed Case. You're 72. Get the fuck out. If Al Green was like 90 from Texas. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to scroll down. 68. Oh, you motherfuckers. Let's get to Al Green. Al Green was sitting up there talking shit and got kicked out of that meeting. Where the fuck is Al Green? Texas. I got to go down to Texas. And then I'm going to talk about something else. Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Massachusetts. Get down to Texas, man. Let me look at Al Green. Al Green has hair slicked down like a pimp named Slipback. Sitting up there. Let me scroll all the way the fuck down. Al motherfucking Green. Tennessee, Texas. Where the fuck he at? Now look at the Republicans. 50, 41. Keith Sheff, get out. Look at the Republicans. Al Green, you old up. You 77 down there in Harris County, Texas. You 77 years old, man. for the good times. And I know you're not that Al Green, but you need to play for the good times. Or how do you mend a broken heart? Or sha la 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 la, yeah, baby. And sit your ass down somewhere. You made yourself like a motherfucking fool 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. I'm done. Y'all can go on Wikipedia and look at the rest of that shit. I'm done with that shit. That's why Congress is the way that it is. That shit. Y'all go look at Wikipedia and look at right now the average age. The average Democrat is damn near 60. You got a lot of 80s and late 70s in there, and the average Republican is like in their mid 40s to early 50s. So you got a lot of middle-aged Republicans. So you got parents and the Democrats and Republicans like kids. That's why America is doing this shit here. They need to get rid of everybody that's over the age of 65 and put somebody in there that's over the age of about 35. And then let's see, can we all find some fucking common grounds? Now I'm done talking about that. So to answer Stephen A. Smith, that's what's going on with the economy. We can't get shit done because we can't get along the party lines. Then a lot of shit Trump doing is getting held up in federal court because Elon Musk is trying to force his way into shit. Can't just break the law. Sorry, can't just do that. Judge ain't gonna let you do that. So a lot of stuff that's going on now is self-inflicted wounds. Okay. As far as being scared, Stephen A. Smith, you're a wealthy man in America. Like you said, you're a black man that actually made it in America. You ain't scared. You ain't got to play that role. You got millions of fucking dollars. You ain't worried about missing the meal. I am. Eventually, maybe one goddamn day. You got investors. You got all that shit. Stop it. I love your content, though. But, bro, you got to stop that shit. You got to stop that. Now, as far as that LeBron, we'll go on number 3. As far as LeBron James and Bronny, listen. Fuck LeBron James. There, I said it. That crybaby motherfucker. Fuck LeBron James. What LeBron did that night when he tried to check your man card, he did that simply because you ain't no Shannon Sharp. Him and Shannon Sharp like this here. But he also knows Shannon Sharp bench pressing 405 pounds and shit. He was an athlete. You played college basketball, but Shannon Sharp, 3-time Super Bowl champion, athlete, best tight end ever played the goddamn game. I promise you. Just as sure we heard Shannon Sharp talking about, oh, Michelle, oh, fucking. And then now you're doing Viagra commercials. If he would have came up on Shannon Sharp like that, Shannon Sharp would have grabbed this motherfucking ass. He did you like that because, see, you played it the political white man way. You forgot for a minute you were black. You had already signed your deal. I would have told LeBron James to fucking suck my dick. You did your job. It's all on video. You know you wasn't down talking Bronny James. Everybody said LeBron was talking out his fucking ass when he said LeBron James, his son Bronny, was better than half the NBA players in the league. He did that same shit LeVar Ball did years ago. By his son, had them high dollar ass shoes nobody brought, comparing his son to Allen Iverson and Kobe Bryant and shit. Get the fuck out of here. That's why LeBron James checked your ass. I would have told LeBron James, suck my dick. We know he get down with Diddy. We all know him and D like, yeah. I would told him, suck my dick. Straight up. It was got on national TV. He could have been called you and told you to ease up off his son. But he put the spotlight on himself. He be going on X and Twitter and shit, talking shit. And then redacting shit. And then erasing the messages after he done said something stupid. He feeling this motherfucker. He another motherfucker guy with black. Fuck LeBron James. He the GOAT in this era, but he ain't the GOAT. I agree. Jordan is the GOAT. Because unlike LeBron James, the era that Jordan played in was more contact friendly, but contact unfriendly. You got elbow lot going up through the lane to try to get to that free throw, to try to dunk it. You got elbow lot, motherfucker. You got fouled a lot. Back then it was hard to draw a foul, but you got fouled a lot. Jordan went away from the Bulls after giving them 3 rings, was gone for a year, and came back. And just him being on the court scared a lot of motherfuckers. You goddamn right, cuzzo. You goddamn right. Now, LeBron is good. I mean, he good. But you ain't gonna never be Jordan. If Kobe Bryant would have played by 5 or 6 more years, he'll have another ring. He would have had one. But Kobe was too busy trying not to fuck all the white girls in the world and shit. That's Kobe got pussy struck and then all that shit happened. It's like Tiger Woods. If Tiger Woods wouldn't have got caught down there in Florida fucking around and his wife whooped his ass that golf court, that golf club, he probably had about 2 more masters. But money and power make a man dick go sour. See, money and power make a man dick go sour. That motherfucker don't care about the outcome. He just want to fuck everything he can. Then get hemmed up and say, I was wrong. I just want to say I respect to my wife. I apologize. That's why Kobe retired as a Laker with 5 rings. And that's why right now to this day, Tiger Woods can't keep a healthy Achilles because he lost all his mojo after all that shit happened to him down there in Florida. And as far as LeBron James goes, motherfucker, you will never get another ring as a basketball player. You're getting too old. You bald and motherfucker, you're almost a billionaire. You is worth $1 billion. You got less hair than me. You stressing your ass out. Stop it. Stop trying to hype your goddamn son up to be this great thing. He had a good game not too long ago the other night. Not a damn good game. He scored 30-something points. Let's see how often he does that. And for how fucking long. But until then, LeBron James, if I was Stephen A. Smith, I would have told you go fuck yourself. That was Stephen A. Smith lost some of his man points. Me, you can't walk up on me like that. Fuck that. Fuck all that. Now I'm going to end it on this note here. I got to talk about the WWE. See how to cover some politics. Stephen A. Smith, LeBron James talking about Trump, Elon Musk, the war within itself. The only way it can happen because Elon Musk. I don't think Trump gonna get that crazy. I think he's gonna put a leash on Elon Musk eventually if Elon Musk doesn't get himself off, because he might. Them Teslas getting burned down a lot lately. Elon might want to chill the fuck out. Let's end it on this. And Wes Watson, real quick. John Bravo, guys, go check out John Bravo's films. By the way, Wes Watson. I just gotta ask. Why are you snitching to the cops? Why are you snitching to the cops? I just don't get it. See, y'all jumped the guy and got caught on camera. You beat a guy's ass that you told to come fight you. You and your cohorts jumped him. Try to use the floor to stand your ground state about a gun. He didn't have a gun. Snitched on yourself. Told on yourself. Now you pressing charges. You talked to the cop and kept saying the same thing for 30 minutes. I ain't had a gun. I ain't do nothing, man. You can't put me, man. I ain't do nothing. You forgot about how often you was threatening motherfuckers? Are you kidding me? You serious? Are you serious right now? Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if when you go to trial, if they use John Bravo's videos because his production is so goddamn good that it'll be used to convict your ass in the court of law. And that'll be the greatest fuck you that John can give you because you threatened John Bravo. We ain't all forgot. You threatened my brother from another mother. You threatened him. They ain't got that Shamuta cartel shirt and shit. But I wouldn't be surprised if they use his footage to convict you. Then you had a guy that came and asked the officer to erase the footage from the guy's phone. The little faggot guy. Can you please erase the footage from the phone? What I really want to say, I don't want to say because I don't want to get my channel taken down. Even though I don't make no money on this bitch, it's still a platform for me to come in and talk some shit, give y'all some few laughs for the small amount of people that do watch my little channel. I do appreciate you guys very motherfucking much. More to come. I'm just on a little slump right now because of travels. My cousin Maker can tell you next week I gotta go to Texas. I'm busy. I'm traveling all over the motherfucking place. But anyway, what I really want to say, I'm not gonna say. But what I will tell Wes is just stop talking and shut the fuck up. A woman needed to acknowledge me when I come in the house. And I thought Greg Doucette was a bitch. How you doing, Greg? I seen you responded to Eddie Hall. I'm gonna wait a while because I think Eddie Hall might clap back, and then I'm gonna talk about that in my next live stream. But Turk Builder sucks. Testosterone is overrated, and you just a con man. How you doing, Greg? You fucking son of a bitch. Now, I'm gonna end it with this. I got to go. It's 2:00. I got stuff I gotta get ready to do. The WWE been very fucking good. And the only thing I want to talk about, I don't care about Bianca Belair. I don't care about Rhea Ripley with her fine white ass, all that makeup on. That is one fine white woman, Australian with some makeup on. I give her that, but her gothic loving ass. She is built like a black woman that eat a lot of cornbread. Lord. She's from Australia, though. So, they chase, fucking stingrays and shit over there. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Thank you, Skylar. I'm going to check that out. Hey, because I got some stuff I want to talk about that I know you're interested in. Some Marvel stuff I've been keeping an eye on. So I got to get a stream prep for you and the Marvel and the DC guys. I just finished watching the Harley Quinn on HBO Max, the cartoon. I'm going to talk about this last season coming up. I just hate that they made Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn a thing, but whatever. I'm gonna talk about because the overall season was funny with Lex and his sister going at each other. But yeah, it was some funny shit. But listen, I don't care about that. Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill and Naomi. I don't even care about Jey Uso. We know he's gonna beat Gunther. Where can I read it at? Just any manga website? Because them the two most powerful forms, correct? Listen. I don't give a fuck. CM Punk, John Cena, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. Them the only 5 I give a fuck about. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins in itself. I forgot that the Shield was an idea pitched by CM Punk up until last night. I had forgot all about that. So in hindsight, he created the Shield. Now, he didn't create Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Of course, their characters evolved over the years. But for him to have the idea to put them guys in a fraction, now this story makes sense. Because I didn't understand why Roman Reigns had to attack CM Punk. The only thing I could understand was Paul Heyman. Bet. I like Comments Explain. I go to his channel. Now, I understood the Paul Heyman connection with Roman Reigns and CM Punk. But now it makes sense why Seth Rollins is so obsessed with Punk and how he hates him. I think Seth Rollins feel like Punk walked out when he needed him the most years ago. For direction. For turning on one of his brethrens. I can understand why Roman Reigns is pissed off with CM Punk because of Paul Heyman. But the question is, who's going to win that match? Because we all know the winner of that match is going out to Jey Uso. And if I'm a betting man, my money's on CM Punk. It's on Punk to win because of Paul Heyman's betrayal that's probably going to come. So I'm very intrigued for WrestleMania. I cannot wait. That match in itself is going to be a good one. As far as John Cena and Cody Rhodes go, we already know what's going to happen. John Cena said Ric Flair's name on national TV. Now, I didn't know Ric Flair had left AEW. I was under the assumption he was still signed to AEW. So to say his name on national TV and that awesome promo he did last night lets me know everything I need to know. John Cena will become a 17-time world champion. And I'm going to tell you why that is. Now, Ric Flair's titles has been up for dispute. He's like a 22-time world champion, but the WWE doesn't recognize those titles. A lot of territory does, but WWE does not. So, he's a 16-time true world champion, okay? Now, Ric Flair, over the last few years, has been leaving sour tastes in people's fucking mouths, okay? And I think this is the right time for John Cena to do what he's doing, okay? The John Cena farewell tour, it makes more sense now, isn't a farewell tour, to say. I think it's a farewell tour for the good John Cena. And we're getting the beginning of maybe a potential 1 to 2 year heel run with this Cena. That's what I believe. That's why it's called a farewell tour. I don't think Cena is going to retire with the belt, right? At least not the good Cena. I think we're about to see a good year, maybe a year and a half or two, of this John Cena. So we're saying bye to the Cena that we all knew and somewhat loved. I believe John Cena is going to beat Cody Rhodes. And it's going to happen with interference. Not out clean. And here's a new flag for in this live stream. It's not going to be interference from the Rock. Where's KO? Where's Kevin Owens? I know Jamie's going to watch this. He'll let me know in the comment section. But trust me, KO, if KO doesn't interfere in that fucking match, then it's going to be somebody that we don't expect. It's not going to be somebody that it's not going to be like The Rock or everybody anticipate The Rock. A match like this, to go the way that it's going to go, it's going to be an unexpected betrayal. Maybe Brandy gets involved, his wife. My money's on Kevin Owens, but if not Kevin, then who? Ain't gonna be New Day. I can tell you that right now. Someone from Cody's past is gonna get involved in that match. That's gonna screw him in the process of trying to help him. Actually, take that back. Randy Orton got Kevin Owens. My bad. Randy Orton is fighting Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. Now I think about it. Boom. My bad. Forgot about that. They got this thing going on. Randy Orton wants to point Kevin Owens. So it can't be Kevin Owens. Can't be Kevin Owens. Just thought about that. That's right. They just had country sign. It's going to be someone that we wouldn't expect that's going to cross Cody. Someone that John Cena is going to piss off that's going to come down there to try to help Cody Rhodes. Could it be a Drew McIntyre? Just saying. It's somebody that we don't think is going to get involved in that match is going to get involved in that match. I just have a hunch. It's looking like that. It just feels that way. John Cena is not outright going to beat Cody Rhodes. What you're looking at, believe it or not, is a rematch of a match they're taking ideas from with The Rock and Stone Cold at WrestleMania 17. When Stone Cold went true heel and joined the McMahon, the corporation. We already seen that when John Cena joined The Rock. So they're kind of retelling that story. That's why it's destined for Cody to lose that belt. Based on that. I just don't know who is going to come out there and interfere in the match that's going to make that happen. Inadvertent loss. Inadvertently interfere. Like, you tried to help Cody, but you cost him the fucking match. So, I'm going to go through the roster and look and see who is Cody the closest to. And if that person have any crosses with John Cena. Because that's going to be the person that's going to inadvertently screw Cody over. I think John Cena and The Rock is going to get out there. They're going to jump on Cody and this, that. And then that person is going to run out there, try to help Cody because they got a problem with John Cena. And then, boom. You know what? You know who that could be? CM Punk. CM Punk. Even though he has a match, they're not closing WrestleMania. They're going to be night one. CM Punk might be the guy. CM Punk might be the guy. It might just be him. He might come out there because he don't like John Cena because of what happened in the Elimination Chamber. He might be the one. He might be the one. He might be the one. It wouldn't surprise me at all. He might be the one that go out there, try to help Cody, inadvertently screw Cody. Cena hit the FU on Cody. 1, 2, 3, 17-time world champion. Now you're going to get the fight with CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, right? Might be a triple threat match for the title. John Cena won't drop it that quick, but it could go that way. It could go that way. It could be CM Punk screwed over Cody. Cody was about to win, whatever. He got beat up, and then all of a sudden, he cost Cody the match. Cody and Punk have their fucking match, and then all of a sudden, Paul Heyman gives CM Punk the favor and still go after Jey Uso. He can go after John Cena. It's gonna be something like that. Watch, be something like that. Anyway, guys, hope you all enjoy. It's been an interesting topic. I will be back after next week because I'm traveling next week, so I won't be around to do streams. So I'm going to be watching YouTube. Skylar, I'm going to check out that comment because I know you want me to give my 2 cents. So I'm going to go to Comments Explain and check that shit out so I can talk about it next live stream. Until then, you all stay safe. Stress levels down. Don't too much let Congress stress you out too much. It's a very stressful time. It's going to get worse, everyone. But let's not do anything too reckless. Let Congress figure it out without burning down DC is what I'm trying to say. We burn down DC, then there's no direction. And we don't want that. We want some direction. We don't want other countries coming in here thinking they can just come here and take over shit. So let's dial it back a little bit. Let's watch the fallout between Trump and Elon Musk because it's going to fucking happen. And then I think things will start to stabilize themselves and get back to normal. But until then, everybody's on edge, but let's dial it down to about a 7 from a 10. And let's see what happens until then. Until the next live stream, y'all take care. It's been your boy, Savar Matner. I'm everyone. Have a good day. Peace.